Hello, boys and girls. Hello. I put some sausage in this pan, and I might as well just cook it all. Just get it over with. It's a Genio regular turkey sausage, and I didn't realize it was already seasoned until a few minutes ago. Mm-mm. I never had a turkey sausage, but I kid you not, it doesn't look friendly. But I'm trying to do more turkey and less pork because some people like it, some people don't. But that does not look nice. Mm-mm. No, we don't want to play. And I think my spoons are too far from the stove. Not gonna lie. Mm-mm. And I'm just providing myself with some nourishment. I'm looking for nothing. Oh dear God. I tell you no lie, it's so cold in here, but this heat from the stove feeling kind of nice. Oh, I have to show y'all my dress. I have to show y'all my dress. But give me a minute. Let me show y'all what I did. Let me tell y'all. Mary, I'm not speaking to you because you know my phone didn't ring. I don't know if you have my cell, but you need it. But I see you in some groups today. Yes, I did. Mm-hmm. Good afternoon, King. Hello, Cora. April, I meant to tell you, I went to the laundry yesterday and I washed my beautiful throw. Coral, you have to see what I did today with the throw. I'm moving and shaking, so I can't show you right now. But I'm going to show you later, so I want you to take notice of the small little details because I had to do a little bit of moving and shaking in here, you know? So it is what it is. Now, why is this taking forever? It's on 7. Do I need to put it up on 8? Ooh, that heat feel good. Boys and girls, let me tell you, I cannot turn the air conditioner down. I can only turn it on and off, but whatever setting they have it on is too cold. So there goes that. But while I have you waiting for this, this is a dress. And guess what? Let me show you. It's from Walmart, yes, and it is from the children's department, and it is a size 18 children. So if you go to Walmart and you see some little sundresses in the kids department, that's what this is. So I like to buy these because they basically shirts, and I have my pocket here, and you know, and then I put my little leggings on. But I went outside today twice. Ow. Now I can't be dancing and stuff since I'm still in pain. But I went outside today twice. So there goes that. But there's my meal. Mm. You hear the bubbling? There it go. Mm. And I'm gonna have some sausage, and I'm gonna put some rice with it. I don't want to use the whole green pepper because I want to save some. I am so. I don't know what I'm gonna do about all these boxes because They have to come from around me now. Mmm. That smells delicious. Mmm. 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 Woo, that smells good. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay, now I finished one bottle yesterday. So let's see if I have my next one. Yes, I know. So, put a little bit of this here so we can bubble it. Yeah, yes. Woo. It's yourself, probably. I can't wait to have some of this. The sausage is turning out to be real nice. I put this pan in the dishwasher last night. Boom! It was perfect. But I'm not sure. I think I have to put some turmeric in there. My friend she says she's piling up turmeric in her pot. It helps with pain. So I just try to put it in my food. And I'm liking the flavor, by the way. Really liking the flavor. I don't know what pepper's good for, but it's good for something to try. Definitely not going to be stingy with it. And I'm going to put some smoked paprika in there. I'm getting to the point where I'm just loving the smoked taste. I can actually pinpoint it now. See the vegetables? They're cooking down nicely. So I just want to put some of my seasonings inside the meat real quick. That smells good. And I could just go ahead and mix up that. I'm going to put it all together in a minute. I have no clue where the top is to these pans. No clue whatsoever. I'm just going to take some rice from a rice cooker and I'm going to put it inside meat to make myself a one-pot wonder. I don't put too much rice, just enough to make me feel like I had a meal. You know, you want to eat and feel like your belly full. You don't want to feel hungry. I got to tell y'all something. I made some ribs today. Ooh, boy, they were beautiful. Matter of fact, I want to put it in a bowl with some rice for my meal for tomorrow. I'm learning that I can't leave my food out because it starts hurting my stomach. So I'm gonna put it into a bowl with some rice. This is great. This smells delicious. Woo. I want it to cook down a little bit, but I don't want all of the wetness going. I like wetness, This was the meal I would like to have it with. But I do want my meat cooked. Yes, I do. Mm, 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 None of this. No, no. We got that right on point, boys and girls. Mm, mm. I have to show you my new dishes that I got today from my sample from Wayfair, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't want them. I don't want them, and I have to show you that they're beautiful, but that's not why I don't want them. When they arrived, there was a broken plate and a broken bowl, and the bowl, my daughter washed these, but the bowls are in the dishwasher. I want to turn this down because I want to keep the juice. So bowls are in the dishwasher, but they're beautiful, everything. So there's nothing wrong with them. But because of the way they were shattered, broken when they came, I was thinking that if I was to fold one in my hand, the way it was cut, like so sharp, it would be dangerous for me. So I said I was going to put the little cushion thing that came on it and just put it between the plates. And when I hear somebody pass by my door, I was going to open the doors and ask them if they wanted the dishes. Oh, they are. Oh, it's still there. It's right there. So there goes that. But I don't actually want them. I think this is done enough for me. But good Lord, could I get a little bit more light in the kitchen? Oh Lord. And this here is the broken dishes. And I have to figure out who's going to take the boxes here. Huh? So now it's time to love up myself. What is it? Yeah. This is good. I am so freaking happy, boys and girls. I know y'all know how happy I am. I'm sorry. Mm. Oh, I am so happy. But y'all don't need to be seeing me. I didn't show y'all my hair. Look what I did. I shaved my head today. I did a good job. Look at clean, shave it. Yeah, boys. Oh, but I'm so thankful. I just don't feel like being on the camera today because I'm not feeling so well. But my shoulder is killing me. But it's okay. Is this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I love this. This is my first time buying this turkey sausage, by the way. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. with food prices going so high, I plan on eating to survive, honey. I looked at the price of steak. I said, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. And I was in a group today. That girl said her gas was $7 a gallon. I said, oh my goodness. I felt so bad. I had to drop my daughter at the bus stop, and I'm not taking that ride. I'm so sorry. I can't keep putting gas in that car. Boys and girls, when I tell you this food is delicious, this food is delicious, honey. I cannot wait to show y'all what I've been doing, but I was in here asleep today. I took 2 naps today, honey. I was tired. This body hurt. I was in a group with people doing their craft rooms, and I saw this woman put her table by the window. Oh, why did I see that? Because you know your girl's gonna move her table by the window. Yes, I am. Sometimes I wonder how I can eat some of the food I eat that look the way it look. But I kid you not. Ooh, Lord have mercy. This food is good. I can promise you one thing. I desperately miss my fried chicken. I did not even bring the pot. You hear me? Coral. There was a lady in one of the groups. She said instead of buying green peppers, she buys yellow peppers. Is there even a difference? I know yellow peppers have a difference in taste, but what I'm asking about is price, because I buy the bag with the yellow, the orange, and the green. I think it's yellow, orange, and red. Don't matter. But I would like to know, is there a difference? Because if there is, then I'm going to have to start looking for it. What? I'm doing everything. And I said it myself. This is another story for Shay's Creations. No. No. I'm trying to see if a video I did outside loaded, but I have to wait till well, you know. I have 5 views on my video. Yay! I did a live today when I was outside. I like going outside. It was nice. I walked up the block and I walked down the block. Ow. It was so nice. It is so nice. Okay. Well, we're gonna leave that alone. That's all I was trying to see. If I had if anyone had seen my video. I woke up this morning about maybe 4, I think it was. I don't know what made me think I was gonna start my day at that time. Nah, not today. What's happening? Mm. 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 I think that's enough right now. Thank you so much for stopping in to see my channel. I'm gonna go turn my TV back on to Mike and Molly so I can laugh a little bit. Not anything loud or like I normally do. And then I'm going to go back into my craft room. Oh no! I said I was going to show you. Okay, let me come and let me show you. Mm. Let me show you. Mm. You know what? I will be back with another. I have to take care of my kitchen first, boys and girls. I have to take care of my kitchen first. Excuse me. Just come for 1 minute. 1 minute, thank you. Come on. Hello. You don't speak English, do you? Yeah, wait right there. Come. Thank you. I just moved. You seen that, right? Okay. Alrighty. I have these dishes today, but I don't want them. You have room for them? Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. They're new. They're right the box right there, okay? All right, thank you. Good night. Have a good night. Mm-hmm. That's one less thing I have to take to the garbage. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna come right here to the dirty clothes basket. I'm gonna do that. Now we're gonna come in here to the craft room, and then we're gonna show you what I did today. So I I took this out of the living room, so I still have my belongings in here. I want to take the things from here, or maybe I don't know. I'll figure it out. And then this is my cabinet that I'm gonna open up some of my stuff and put it in. You might remember that this cabinet was on top of a different cabinet, but it broke. And then I put some of my stuff here. I am so freaking happy that I have somewhere for my paper things to go. What I'm gonna do is maybe see. Yeah, I could put some of those in there. So I have some buckets. I have a lot of paper. This paper was in a closet that I wasn't using. And then today I got this this wire sample from Wayfair. I put that there, and yesterday this was my sample from Wayfair. Let's move my chair. So I had to sample this to get. I reviewed this to get it for free, and I reviewed this to get it for free. There was a time I reviewed this to get it for free, then I had to review this and got it for free. I reviewed this chair and got it for free. I reviewed that lamp and got it for free. I think I paid for these. I paid for these, and I think I reviewed this shelf and got it for free. But sometimes people ask, how do you get to have things for free? Okay, say you shop from Walmart. Start reviewing your purchases. But let's lean on the side of being honest, okay? Because they have a way of knowing. They really do have a way of knowing. And I know there's a way, whatever the case may be. So, now, this here is my floor and then my window. So I'm going to take that table and put it across this window. But all of this has to first be put wherever it's going to go. But for right now, I just put it here to get it inside of the unit. So this space already is empty and most of everything is gone. Like this stuff here will be away, and I'm going to put that table, if I can, right here because I ordered a cot from one of the online stores. So I ordered a cot, and the cot is going to be right there if I can get it right there where my table is. But my computer's open, and I don't need to be having my computer exposed to the world. So I don't care what the situation is. I always need two places to sleep because sometimes my head get a certain type of way and I may not feel like being out there and I may want to come in here. So I ordered one of them little cots that you sleep on, and I will use my own magic to make padding and all that other stuff, you know, like an extra pillow or something, and maybe two comforters and then a twin size sheet, you know. I plan on working it out. So I said I may go to Walmart.com tonight and get like a sheet, maybe a blanket or something, but I have access to comforters and I have access to sheets. How often I get them is not that frequent, but and sometimes when I do have access to them, they have these busy patterns that I'm not really interested in. But I am so freaking happy. Now I do have I did a great job, boys and girls. I did a great job. Let me show you. So I now have all of this space here, but I kid you not, I don't know what is in this box. All I know is I don't know how that man lifted this box up. I don't know. This right here is crafting supplies. How I know? Because it burst open over there already. So it already started coming on the floor. So little by little, I've been taking it out. Now, these curtains I got to review, but I don't want them. So what I should have did was knocked on, seen the lady ask if she want these, but I didn't even realize it because I put them there from earlier. So in my closet, let me show you my closet. In my closet, I already have a lot of my clothes, and I have some bins with tote bags and stuff like that. But I don't want to go any further with this until I get around there. I have a full passageway in here now. This is basically empty. This is just a little bit of cards, some glue, and my shelf. So that's basically empty. I'm going to take these cards and just put them right there. And my glue, put it right here. But what I want to do is keep as much of the center of my room as possible empty. So I do have a shelf coming that's going to go right there behind that door. And then I have a shelf that's I'm going to put right here. And from that shelf is there, I should have no more furniture bringing in this room. If I don't have room for the massive that's out there, it is going. I do not want to fill up. I have about 3 empty bins. I do not want to fill up any bins and put them in that closet. I don't want to store anything. I want whatever's going to be here that I'm going to use, and that's it. So maybe if I can keep it that way, I will, but I actually don't want to store. I don't want to store anything in my closet, none of that. So it is what it is. If I have to, like make a bin of clothing or something, but that's a different story. But like in here to store things that is going to be out of sight, out of mind, I don't want to play in the sandbox. Not with that. Not with that. But I'm so thankful that I'm feeling a little bit better. I did cry quite a lot today, so I felt like some things were coming back, and I was put in a position that I really didn't feel comfortable with, and then someone that I thought I blocked popped up, asking if I'm, okay or whatever. I don't care if you need to know if I'm okay. Just leave me alone. So I had to say thank you in kindness. And a little bit of me doesn't want to use the block feature anymore because I feel bad, but I just want to be left alone. I moved away and that's it. So, and now I have another problem. I want someone to come get them boxes. So I wanted to say, can I give someone a few dollars and they pick up them boxes? I will wait to hold another month if I have to, but I don't have access to doing that on the marketplace without actually having to update where the location is to pick up them damn boxes. So now I'm pulling out of the garage and I said, excuse me, is that the way you put the boxes? She said, no, around there, up there, and up one flight. Oh, well, guess who's not throwing their boxes out? Me. But I have to tell you something. I was in the elevator and I have always been nervous of elevators to have that sheet type of thing on it. So I was in the elevator and the person that works for the building, so I was a little uneasy. He was like, it's nothing. I said, no, I'm just a little. I always been nervous in elevators, but this sheet around here and then when I got back in the elevator, the sheet was gone. So then when I got in the elevator again later on, someone was in there. She said, oh, it took them, 4 years to get rid of that? And I'm like, oh, I felt so freaking nice. But I kid you not, I am loving where I'm living. I met a woman downstairs and she's so pretty. I don't know if she had freckles, but I think she has like red hair. And we were talking for a few minutes. And then last night, the man, and Cora, I want to ask you a question. I met him last night and we were talking downstairs in the lobby. Then today, someone said, are you new in the building? I said, yes, I am. And I was so excited when I went outside and I was walking that I was like, it is so nice over here. And then the lady was sitting outside with her baby and she was like, hi. And I was like, hi. I am not accustomed to that kind of kindness. I'm not saying that it is not available everywhere, but there are not people that just say hello just to say hello. So I felt, I kind of still feel like I'm in the shell, but I kid you not, I went outside, boys and girls. I was happy. I was happy because if I was over where I just moved from and I was outside, I would be like walking real fast. I wouldn't even notice the people around me because I'm trying to get the hell missing. You don't know when a gunshot may just come out on you. So I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm being truthful. You could track the zip code and you could look up the stats. So it's there. So I'm like, I'll be trying to get in and out. But today I was actually walking up the block, but I didn't post the first video. If I posted the first video, then you'd be like, oh my goodness. And I don't want to post that. But the second video I did post. So it was like maybe something, but like 5 minutes or something, 3 minutes or whatever the case may be. I'm just running my mouth now. So have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Oh no. I'm sorry. We gotta come somewhere else. Okay. Now I'm in here, but I kid you not. You know what happened? Let me turn this light on over here. I noticed something about what I'm going through. I am making mess to clear up mess. Does anybody understand? Holla at your girl. 'Cause I kid you not, honey. I'm grinding up in here, boys and girls. Okay. Now, um, I had to move the white one in the other room because it fits better with the thing. So I turned around and put this one here. That was on the side of my bed. But Coro, see, look, I like it. So I did that there, and I put my little things there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the boxes because I don't need all of them. But for right now, they serve the purpose, and I like it. I actually didn't want to. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody came to my house a few weeks ago and wanted to take it. I said, hell no. Be asking me for my stuff. Somebody wanted it, and I can almost guarantee it wouldn't have been somebody who would have been taking good care of it. You know what I mean? But over here now, this here is where that table thing was. So I'm emptying this box right now. But what I don't like is my bed here and then all of this. I don't like this right here. So I have to figure out what's gonna be put here to give me a partition to make this my bedroom and this. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I put up a few more pictures. So uh, there goes that. So I put up my daughter's picture over there, and then over here I put up my sister's picture. But I don't like that look. Now the purple rug, I absolutely love it, but I don't like how it looks like I could just jump in the bed and then jump out. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I actually wish I had something a little taller that I could put there. I wanted to move that end table, but I don't know where to put that bottle, that flower bottle, because I was going to put that end table over here and then put that white flower on there. So right now, it is what it is. I can actually take one of these boxes, turn it upside down, put that little pillowcase on it. So let me see if I can do that because it just came in my mind. Yes, you boys and girls. When I was in a homeless shelter, I did this type of stuff. When I was in the shelter, it was so funny. A lady came to my unit one time and she was looking. She said, because you couldn't bring anything in there. But I said, that's my stuff. I had it tucked around the sheet. I guess I did. So if I scream, it's okay because I'm in pain. So now, but this is not flat. So let me put this right here. And then put this right here. Just until I can figure out what I'm gonna do, Nope, I gotta layer it again because you can see through it. Okay. Now I have some pins. I'm just gonna pin it right there. I'm gonna pin that side over there. Nah, I like it. And guess what? I have pack or maybe 2 packs of those little safety pins. I don't know where I got them from, but I had a feeling I was going to need them. But I like that better. I like that better because it adds a little bit of separation for me. Now, let me bring this over here. I have to put it down because I can't actually hold it. It's a little heavy. I like it. So, I have to sit down for a minute because I'm a little bit my sore arm and everything. So, I think that's, I'm trying to see. I can't really see from here, but see, all I have to do now, this piece that's up, just lift this up. I would normally take this and put it behind here like this, which I can definitely do on this side, and I'm going to take the pin and pin it, and then this piece here is going to fall down, and it's going to be like that. See that? For 2 bins. That's how you do it. Now, I'm going to put my remote there and get my remote off my bed. And that's that. And I'm not sure if you saw my video with my my flowers up on my wall. Oh my goodness, boys and girls, look at that. But I kid you not. Woo! I absolutely adore it. Look at that. That is beautiful. My daughter did a great job. A great job. I feel so bad that she I feel so bad. You know what? I feel so bad because when I was coming here, I'm gonna sit down for a minute. Shut up. I'm gonna sit down for a minute. I felt so bad because she found out today that one of her family members is moving up here, and she didn't know that they were moving here, and I didn't know. Of course, I had no way of knowing because I don't have contact with the person by choice. And then she started crying, my mom's so far and stuff, and I felt so bad, but sometimes life just takes you in a position that sometimes you don't realize, honey. It is what it is, so I don't know. And there's some things that I just refuse to say, but sometimes you have to appreciate, because sometimes it is not about what you want anymore, it's about what other people want. So I felt really bad, dropping her to the bus stop, and I've been fighting my tears for a while because it is time for me, and I had to make it clear, she wanted to cook me dinner, and I don't know, I can't eat like a lot of other people eat, and I don't know how to say it, but nobody in my family would ever eat most likely anything you see on my table. So there goes that, there goes that. But I can't eat that. I can't eat that. And there's times when people say, like a friend of mine, he wanted to cook, and he wanted to cook some oxtails with jerk chicken. I can't eat it, so you can't come here and cook it. That's that. What are you gonna do? Come here and cook something that I can't eat? Now I can cook I can eat the oxtails, but I can't eat it with the pepper and everything that's gonna go in it. You're gonna drop the pepper. I can't eat it. So what do you want me to do? And then I want my daughter to come here and cook, but what do you want to do if I can't eat? My daughter can take that pepper and pop it in her mouth, and she won't feel nothing. I can't eat that. That's like asking me to just say kaboom, because I can't eat that. And you best believe there's a pot going on there, and they're going to just say, okay, let me just drop the whole pepper in it. But what happened when it bursts? You know what I'm saying? I can't eat that. I can't eat that. A few days before I came here, I was offered, something to eat. They were cooking. Somebody was cooking. Oh, it's going to be jerk. Well, I don't want any. So it is what it is. I can't eat it. I can't eat it. So I feel bad. She wanted to come here. She came here with some okra. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. And she made the okra water and all. I'm not eating that. And so it is what it is. I can't. And then my seasonings, my now my daughter doesn't have a problem with oregano and stuff like that, but there are people that's not putting oregano in their food. They want Lawry's in their food. I love Lawry's, but I can't eat Lawry's anymore. I can't eat it. So I don't know what to say, but all I can say is there are things I'm just not saying because I'm not going to beg anyone to understand it. I have to make choices for me, and that's it. So what are you going to eat for dinner? You cook if you want to. I eat if I choose to. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm obligated to eat because I'm not. And I don't care. I'm not eating what I can't eat. I will throw something on the stove. It could look like slop. I know exactly what it is. It's rice, it's meat, and it has none of that crushed pepper and some of them other things in there. Nope. But I feel so bad. And then I don't live. I thought I lived, like an hour away. I live a little further than an hour away. I thank God. Because guess what? There are some people that's not going to jump on that bus. But that bus, well, it is what it is. I kid you not. I kid you not. Whoever you have access to that you don't appreciate, just lay down and say, how would you feel if they were gone tomorrow? And not necessarily in the grave, just gone. Just gone. Because that hour and whatever looks like a whole lot of space. But if things don't go right for me here, I plan on moving a little further. I am thankful that I am okay here. I'm thankful now. I did go outside just a little bit, little bit, little bit. But it was nice to know that I felt comfortable enough to do it. I struggled going outside. Now I did say I was going back, but I'm not going back until it's time for me to go to the doctor. So that's my doctor was going to do every 3 months, and he said he couldn't. He could only do every 2 months. So I will be back every 2 months. But who can logically expect me to be back and forth?